Hi there, I'm Stella from Stella's Yarn Universe, and in this video I show you how to crochet my pumpkin cake toppers. You will need some bamboo skewers, orange yarn in a decay or light worsted weight. I used 100% cotton, a 3.5mm hook or a size E4, some toy stuffing, a blunt large-eyed needle, a stitch marker, scissors, and a brown coloring pencil. We begin with a magic ring. If you never made one before, click the link in the corner and that will lead you to my more detailed tutorial. Now we single crochet 6 into the magic ring. And pull the end tight. In the second round we will single crochet 2 in each stitch, so we'll end up with a round of 12. In the third round, we single crochet 1 and single crochet 2 in the next stitch. We repeat this 6 times to the end of the round, so we finish with a stitch count of 18. Now we single crochet the next 2 and then single crochet 2 in the third stitch and repeat. So we end up with a stitch count of 24. In round 5, there are no increases, so we simply single crochet 24. In the next round we increase again, so we single crochet 3 and single crochet 2 in the fourth stitch and repeat this 6 times, so we end up with 30 stitches. Now we almost reached the middle of our little pumpkin, and so we just single crochet 3 rounds of 30 stitches. In round 10 we begin to decrease, And so we single crochet 3. That's 1, 2, and 3. And now we make an invisible decrease. And to do that, we insert our hook only in the front loop of the next stitch, pull it down and insert it in the front loop of the next stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through, and finish our single crochet. And we repeat this 6 times, so we'll have a round of 24 stitches. In this round, we'll just single crochet again without any decreases. And now we start decreasing again. So we single crochet 2 and then make an invisible decrease 6 times, so we'll end up with 18 stitches in a round. Now it's time to insert the stuffing, so secure your stitch with the stitch marker and hide the end inside. Insert a good amount of stuffing. You can just squish it together. And just squeeze it in. And try to distribute it evenly. So you can just squish the little pumpkin a bit. Just squeeze it to make sure it goes everywhere. Add as much as you need to make it look nice and plump. Now we continue to decrease, so we single crochet 1 and then make an invisible decrease. So by the end of the round we'll have 12 stitches. Now's the last chance to insert some more stuffing if you feel you didn't add enough. Make sure it's nice and plump. In this last round, we'll only decrease. So we'll make 6 invisible decreases. This is probably the most tricky round, but don't worry, just be patient with yourself. You're almost done. So now the crochet part is done, and next we leave a long end about 50 centimeters or 20 inches long. So now we make the pumpkin's creases, and to do that we thread our large eye needle and then we stitch through the pumpkin from top to bottom. Make sure you stitch exactly in the middle through the top and in the very middle of the bottom, and pull the yarn nice and tight to create a crease. Now again, from top to bottom on the opposite side. Pull it nice and tight. So we kind of divided it into two halves, and now we turn them into quarters. And then we continue until we have 8 creases. And don't worry about them being the exact same size. Actually, it's nice if they're all a little different. Make sure to pull the end nice and tight so your creases stay in place. Now we need to sew in the end on the bottom side of the pumpkin. And here's our little pumpkin. Now it's almost time to attach it to the skewer, but first we color the top. Don't worry about it being perfect. Actually, it looks more natural if it's a bit messy. So now we'll skewer through the pumpkin from top to bottom. This can be quite tricky, so please be careful and don't hurt yourself. You can carefully twist and push it until it goes through. Just let the stem peek out of the top. And there you go! Well done! Here's your pumpkin cake topper. I truly hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss any future crochet tutorials. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!